Okay. Hello everybody and welcome to my stream. And sorry, I'm just making sure everything's working. Although I'm sure if it lags out, someone will tell me. But yeah, today I'll be playing the Pokemon Legends Arceus. I tried to do this on Thursday. Well, like the Thursday that's passed. But for some reason, I've been having a lot of internet issues. So I don't know if it'll be nice now. Don't know. What's coming up as 0 kbps. Hopefully it's not lagging. Just gonna double check. Okay, so doesn't seem to be lagging. Oh well, I'm sure if it lags somewhere, someone will bring it up. So let's just jump into it. English, because that is the language I speak. That is the language I do be speaking. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. The Shakespearean is just insane here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now I wish to know thine appearance. Okay. I was actually thinking of going with one of the female protagonists for this one, but I wasn't 100% sure. I think I'll I'll stick with the male protagonist. Okay, just gotta pick their name. G M R. There we go. Yes, that is my name. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. God, the Shakespearean's messing me up. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Yes, that is me. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Okay, in a little void here. Just chilling out in the void. Such a majestic creature. Actually, that does look quite majestic. I was being sarcastic, but then I realized my sarcasm kind of, Yeah. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Arceus. I ain't no M&J TV. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? And Palworld. Are you alive, my boy? My boy. Oh, I could hear Chimchar in the background. You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that, but thank goodness you seem unharmed. Yet who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand. Come on, who in the world does that? People who are skydiving, I guess? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have any acquaintances in these parts, would you? I seriously doubt it, since I have no idea where I am. I see, you seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some direction? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? Nope. What might your name be? Oh, so you're called Spectral Gamer. The name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize, I haven't even introduced myself. My name's Levington. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as the... Well, that's not nice. Oh, blast and bother. My darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you three, wait! Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Why for art thou run away from me? Okay, investigate. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but its chain shape feels strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone and thy mission, seek out all Pokemon. This game is the literal definition of trapped in another world with my smartphone. Alas, yet another miss. Ah, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. Now, that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can synthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. So cute. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or irritated. Irate. Whatever. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. But that... Yes, Rowlet. Yes, 100% am picking Rowlet. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink themselves down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and... why, the Pokemon will shrink down to fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Absolutely, Professor. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Sounds simple, buddy. Though far be it for me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Yes, here is my magical device. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somewhere? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalogue a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon found in the region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs that have only just been invented and not many have mastered the skill of using them. And to you, a person who with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another, my boy? You've convinced me with your, logical explanation. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We have a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodging and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. Staring intently at a weird swirl above Mount Coronet. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was a great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I do hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. Yes, I am a random outsider that only just met this lovely professor here, and... oh god. That face of my character is, like, clear on how I handle social interactions, just with, like, a shocked sort of look on my face. This way, if you please. Okay, Jubilife Village has come a long way thanks to the fine help of the Galaxy Exploration Team. This road we're on now is known as the local... it was built 2 years ago, blah blah blah. Excuse me, I know you're all talking about me. Does the professor know this child? Supposed to talk to strangers, you know. What's that with... who's that with the professor? They're all talking about me. Oh, bother rations. I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge, then then to the left. I can read today. Your ARC phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show you where you need to go next. Yep. I understand how a map works. Actually, can I access the phone? Yes, I can. Can I access anything else? Only saving progress. Great. Love to know that. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The wallflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. The audacity! I get told to come here, and then I get shoved away. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like that, like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be mincemeat in those filthy clothes. If the guards let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Perhaps you've met Professor Lavington. He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. It makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thunder Shock not long ago and had to take to my bed. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Unfortunately, it's just like Akari says I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Yeah, that's why you look around you before you start talking about someone. But everything will be quiet all right now. Spectral Gamer here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. Oh, that darn look. That dirty look. Excuse me, you plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Silen's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Silent. Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. And I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Professor Lavington has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped and now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. Child labor laws. I'm sorry, are there no child labor laws in place here? But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us. without any idea of their skill or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. Prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meal without distractions. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter, the rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then. Yep, 3 foods. Awesome. Oh, now you'll serve me now that I'm with these guys. Wow, status is everything around here. Wonderful food, yep. Professor Lavington, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Oh, well, you know, of that great hole in the sky. The one people call space-time rift. Our new friend fell out of it. You can't be serious. Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any of and all phenomenon. I concern myself only with facts, sorry. Now, you already know here there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are in the grass, in forests, by water, and wherever they like. Our job as a Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but possible to know what kind of powers they might possess or what sort of wondrous things they can do. But that's where I come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quite order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. That means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We have a hard enough time catching even one when wild Pokemon come after us. Oh well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Do the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on the Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. Well, I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Okay, have my fill. Yep. Okay, so, long story short, yous are lacking in stuff, and I'm trying to survive, so yous are leeching off my skills by basically dangling my survival in front of yous. That was quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but most importantly, you remember that Schweimer has trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in his skill. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Yes, that's me. For tonight at least we'll provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters here. There. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. Captain Silene somewhat like Hisui in that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time to turn in for the night, eh? Ugh, all the dialogue. It's a good thing one can fall out on a futon we sleep in there. In here, I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. That's... good night. Yes, good night. Rift in the sky, people falling from it, the world's full of mysteries. Okay. Anyone gonna talk about me now? Anyone gonna mention the stranger popping through? Still can't believe they legit threatened me. Well, not threatened me, but basically like, oh yeah, if you don't pass, we'll shove you out and you can meet your death. Like, that's great. Love that. Thanks, pumpkins. As long as I can help you, you'll help me. Okay. Yep, autosave function. Awesome. Yep, let's get some rest. Hello, Mr. Bidoof. The next day. Good morning, are you up? Lightning last night. This is the day of your trial, so let's give it all... Oh, awesome. To be honest, all I need is a Pokemon, and then you can throw me out of my ass all you want. Because I can capture anything, and then, like, even if I capture one Pokemon, and then you throw me out of my ass, like, I'll still be able to survive. How about yous? Can you complete that Pokedex without me? Yeah, she can wait all she wants. I'll bloody... I never realized how, like, how this game just kind of, what's the word? Focuses on child labor. Like, okay, technically teen labor. Because, like, I'm only, like, 15 or so. Office on the first floor. Wild Pokemon. They were everywhere, attacking from all sides. Sent out my partner Pokemon, but against a whole pack outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far field, but medical corps will put you to rights. That man's with the security corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find these trials particularly trying. Yes, I may enter. Thank you. That is very considerate of you. Let us get straight to it. No pleasantries? Okay. Fair enough. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going into the Obsidian Fieldlands, catch 3 different species of Pokemon, Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start? No one in the Galaxy team has ever managed that. Did the stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him. If the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you can assist us in our cause. Okay. Thanks for the satchel. Maybe you aren't a cold-hearted... That word. That satchel doesn't exactly match your, mode of dress. Kari, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes... Oh, yous are sweeter. I thought yous were, what's the word? Arseholes? Yeah, that's the word. Arseholes. Something the matter, Professor Levington. In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, yeah, absolutely must pass this trial. And as the Professor of Pokemon, I've just... Yes, facts. And as the Professor of Pokemon, I've just got the ticket to help accomplishing that. Well, hello, you three! Go on, Spectral Gamer, pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Now don't worry, I didn't forget my promise. Here we go. Yes, I will choose Rowlet as my first partner. Hello, little buddy. How you doing? And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught as at reach will now be yours to keep. Awesome. Good show. I've tucked Rowlet back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. You received Rowlet. A word of advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain Pokemon when you're out in the field. They look as if they're cheering on their friend Rowlet. Or perhaps they're jealous of not getting picked for your trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Spectral Gamer fell out of the sky after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. By the by, what species of Cadmus Island challenge you to catch? Well, that's smashing. All three of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial, then. See? Give me Pokeballs, give me a Pokemon, and I'll go get whatever you want. Crafted, but they work as the treat, as you've seen. Yep. Land the village from your trial. Supporters, head to the gate. If I remember correctly, I have to battle someone before I leave, but I'm not 100% sure. Hello, Rowlet. Little Rowlet. Hello. Aren't you cute? Okay. Head back. Actually, hold on. I want to check something. Because I did promise something else. Here we go. Change name. Will I be... There we go. Rowlet named Liv. I do plan on actually giving all my Pokemon nicknames in this series. So, yeah. I already promised someone that I would name it Liv. So I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild. The go-to choice for any of your medicinal? Oh, sorry. My head is not in with it today. Yes, fell from the sky, didn't you? Yes, I did. Oh well, you're a Pokemon. Certainly full interesting surprises. Scanning the old and novel is key to any good merchant success. Or odd. How about you and I see our Pokemon stand out against each other in battle? Sounds good! I like you better and better. What a delightful. Let's have a quick battle. Blood pumping, HP reach 0. Yep, I understand how a battle works. Because I have actually played a Pokemon game before, believe it or not. Go, Liv! Awesome. Let's... And you've only got Gus. Kojeppy. Use Tackle. Awesome. Took out Kojeppy. Good job, Liv. Moves, items. Use them well. Yep. Awesome. Liv leveled up. With a new move. Which I believe is Leafage? It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? As well as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. Yep. Awesome. In Pokemon, if you throw a Pokeball. Anyway, let me help you to battle. Let's recover. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. And to you, my sky-fallen friend, I present some potions in thanks. Oh, thank you. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever you might be worn out from battle. FCT members need more customers for yours truly, after all. It's all about the bottom line! Now to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Yep, okay. The trial begins just a short ways past the front gate. Okay. I was informed you're passing through. Trial must decide a safe place. Yep, starting the Obsidian Fieldlands, where my trial begins. Okay. This is camp. Safe haven before reaching the wilds. For your trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Are you ready to get started? Absolutely. Oh, Professor, is something wrong? Well, you see, Captain Silene got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our son guest. To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger. Talent's the real deal. You'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. So the responsibility of him still lies, in fact, with me then. Well, I'm sure Gamer will be fine. Let's begin the trial. Awesome. I want to kind of get past the tutorial stage within the first video. Well, within this stream. So let's try and get this all sorted. And along comes a Bidoof. Our Lord Almighty Bidoof. Gotta love it. Aim carefully. Yes. Awesome. Bidoof has a mellow disposition. That means it tends to run from people. It's easy. Okay. Come on, Bidoof. I besneech you, Bidoof. Look at that. You caught a Bidoof. Well done. Time to find your next Pokemon. There's a Starly. They're skittish little things. They'll run if startled. So you should be able to get close to them if you crouch. You'll spot. Okay. Crouch in tall grass. Don't scare it off to spite me, okay? Stay back here and let me do my thing. Let's aim a little bit higher. There we go. That's Starly caught as well. Only one more Pokemon to go. Awesome. And this is the one I'll have to run into battle with. I've got something I ought to teach you since you're still new to this. Oh, yeah, berry trees. Pokemon tells us. Have any items sent out? Pokemon, press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready if you want to throw or not. Yeah. Okay. Try throwing your Pokemon's ball at rocks or trees like this one. Harvest the ingredients. Yep. Awesome. So just throw it there. Good job, Rowlet. Live. Rowlet. Rowlet, live. There's that Shinx. Aw, cute little thing. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Could you already tell that? More or less. Thought you might. I can tell. I can never tell until I focus on a Pokemon carefully. Once aggressive Pokemon get irate, they'll knock aside any balls you throw at them. Yep. Awesome. X icon if I can't catch them. Don't worry though, I'll teach you the trick to catching aggressive Pokemon. You gotta battle them. Once they're absorbed with battling, you can throw a Pokeball and catch them, but now you've got several Pokemon for your own, don't you? Take this Pokeball and throw it at the nearest wild Pokemon. Yep. Got no doubt you'll hold your own in battle. Yep, okay. Awesome. Just gotta battle it. Wow, you really are aggressive, you little one. Okay, so let's start off with a Leafage. Then duck into items. Awesome. Shinx was caught. Approach those Pokemon without a hint of fear and caught each one. Like a gift from the sky that dropped to us. You on our side, I think the Survey Corps has a real chance of compiling a complete Pokedex as we've been ordered. This is wonderful. I'm still curious why on earth you came falling from the sky like you did, but from now, let's tell the professor ready to head back. See, one thing that I am wondering with this game as well is why... Because later in this game, you end up meeting someone else who fell from the sky, which is a character from another Pokemon game. So, it's just kind of... Why and how are we falling from the sky? This feels like yours. I suppose this was a... Gone. And then Captain's Life Village. Okay, let's head there and tell them that I succeeded and that they'll need to deal with all my shit now. All my cocky attitude, all my weird senses of humor and everything. You've got to deal with that now. Pokemon with you into the field in theory. Never had anyone skilled enough to do so. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Cyrus. Yeah, and let's not dilly-dally, because I kind of want to get through this whole tutorial thing before, like, the hour's up. Talk to Captain Silene about your how your trial went. Awesome. Seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Oh, great. Thanks, Pumpkin. You passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. Just admit you've impressed me. Hurdling to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. Get changed in the room. Last night. Sent the uniform to our commander and the first official captain. Oh, okay. Wrong way. Wrong way. Gotta head the other way. See ya. Can I just, like, not report to the captain and just, like, do my own thing? Is that at all a possibility? Because I don't really want to deal with, like, the whole captain thing. I just kind of want to capture all Pokemon and go home. Change outfits. Let's see. It is... Oh, yep. That one and that one. Yes, I shall go with this outfit. Look at how comfy and cozy that looks. I will admit, that does look really cozy. Yeah. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. Awesome. May wear this as well. Yeah, something to cover my head while I'm out in the field. Now present yourself to the commander. Awesome. Hello, Commander. How are you doing? You've been waiting for me? Okay. I am Commodore Commander of the Galaxy Expedition. So you're a special gamer? Yes, I am. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat. Let's charge him. Okay, so no different outcome. I tried trying to flip him before. You got video. I'll give you that. Work on your sumo technique, but I do see some potential. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow trusting an outsider who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitions among us might see your arrival as a potent for disaster. But you passed the trial. Awesome. Yay. Thanks for the celebration on that. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of the Jubilite village now. Okay. Yep. Warn you, Pokemon terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Yep, awesome. Terrifying creatures. Not that terrifying due to the fact that I haven't gotten hidden yet, but we'll see what happens. I'm just waiting for them to ask what that thud. Yep, also. But understand this. You begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps and you'll move up through the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokedex, the higher your rank will become. Working on the Pokedex will also, of course, bring you closer towards the goal of yours, to seek out every lost Pokemon. Here, you'll need this. Okay, crafting recipe for Pokeballs. And some cash! Let's spend that on some funny haircuts. Okay. Crafting means item in your own two hands. Buy some items at the general store, which is what I'll probably be doing most of the time-ish, I think. Can even make our most valuable tool, Pokeballs. Think where we'd be if we couldn't do that. Let's head to the Craftworks. Awesome. Don't have long, so let's get this tutorial out of the way. So much dialogue at the start, it's honestly torture. Yep, like ask for change clothes, so here you go. I hope it fits. Everyday kimono, everyday trousers. I do hope you'll avail yourself to Okay. This way to the Craftworks. Awesome. Yeah, bench. Crafting bench. I'll supply you with what you need to make your first Pokeballs. Once you're ready to begin, cool. Join us, just spend money and get the cap on clothes or whatever you think is best. Go up to the workbench and choose an item to craft. Craft Pokeballs. Get 20 crafted. I love how the dude's in the back just like, yes, very good, very good. Oh, now there's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my boy. My boy! I'll never get that out of my head now. You'll recall, of course, Pokemon possess the odd ability to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make sure the power to catch them. So much more the Pokemon's in Pokedex, and on that note, here you are. You received a Pokedex! Okay, and with data on... What's Pokemon... Okay, so basically to get a Pokemon completed, what I have to do is I have to get it to 10, which means that I have to start filling these out. Prepare this volume for you. I hope aids will seek out all Pokemon region. Research tasks. Okay, same goes for me, of course. I also got a Pokemon to research as cervical members. I'll be happy to explain more about the research task issue with. Come join me in the Obsidian Fieldlands whenever you're ready. My good email. Awesome. And you're going to... Hey, excuse me, I couldn't help it over here. If you're heading to the Obsidian Fieldlands, would you mind taking care of requests for me? Awesome. Just standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at the headquarters if you want to talk about it. And that is mini quests. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Whirlpools. Have you heard of it? Yep. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Lavington, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience, through battling and the like, it will sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. Understand how evolution works, and so I decided I want to raise a Whirlpool myself and have it evolve. We're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Whirlpool, could you have it? Reward you, I promise, blah blah blah. Side quests, Whirlpools! I think this is the end of the tutorial section. I know Shinx had all his ears, blah blah blah. No use, I can't remember, it'll keep me up all night. Survey Corps, Shinx, show me. I do have a Shinx, my good sir. So let's get that sorted. Yes, come check out this Shinx. Alright, let's have a peek at those round ears. That's it. Its ears have the yellow cross pattern on them, kinda like Star. Can't you tell what a relief this is? Felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat. Only through my brain and thoughts. Thank you. Thanks for helping me out. Awesome. Do I get to keep my Shinx, or is that just yours now? I get to keep it. Awesome. Thanks. Love that. Okay. Wonder what a Starly looks like. Okay. Survey Corps, Pokedex. Yes. Want to find out about Starly. Certainly terrifying creatures, but when I see Starly, I simply... Whoa. Not that I have the least desire to actually touch one, mind you. Please let me see Starly's entry in the Pokedex for a moment. Complete it. Awesome. Okay, I think that's all the quests. Nope, there's one at the entrance. So let's go find what that one is. Here's my little pasture where I get to keep all my Pokemon. I will admit, it would be better if you could... Wait, hold on. I don't have waypoints yet. That's odd. Hello. How are you doing? Can Pokemon of the same species really come in different sizes? I know the professor said they do, but I'll have a hard time believing it unless I see different sized ones lined up side by side. If there really are bigger Buizel than mine, I'd love to see them alongside this one I have. For comparison's sake. And you're a natural when it comes to catching Pokemon, right? Jeez. Going on. This. You catch a bigger Buizel than mine, would you let me have it? I'll make it worth your while. Okay, so you want a bigger Buizel. I have no idea why you'd want a bigger Buizel. It's not like that'll mean it, like that means it's stronger or anything, but to each their own, I guess. Anywho, I'll just head to the Obsidian Fieldlands, and then I'll call it a stream, because it's been going on for about an hour-ish. Like, I've been playing for about an hour, so bet everyone's getting sick of my voice. Especially my horrible reading skills. Radio, let's get to it then, shall we? Order the complete Pokedex of ours. It's great research, so I need to carry out my boy. Details is hard to be found Pokedex reference anytime. Yep, where I have to get 10 of those. Yep, okay, awesome. Must catch battle design. Pokemon species. Research tasks. Do so gain friendship. Last piece of advice. When if the wild Pokemon comes to attack you, dodge like your life depends on it. Because it does. Dodge? Yeah, watch closely and remember what I do so you can do it later. Hup! That beautiful flow bit of gymnastics is what we call a dodge. If you're light on your feet, you can dodge out. You seem so smug about a bloody dodge. It's not that big of a deal. If you can beat me in battle, then I'll give you some status. Shocks, but don't worry. Got a lot of experience to draw on. I'll teach you plenty. For now. Yes, very much for now. Okay, so I think that'll be all for tonight. Thank you all for watching, and